What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Those of you stopping by for the first time, if you see something that you like during this video, please don't forget to subscribe at some point. Those of you stopping by that have been in before, welcome back to TLTG Reviews, my friends. Glad you came see me. So, one I've been meaning to do a review on since last summer, actually. It's one of my personal favorite cheapies. And of course, we're talking about Chrome Sport from Azzaro. Stay tuned. So, as you can about imagine, I actually do not have the box for this one anymore. So we cannot cover the box for it. I actually put a picture of it right there for those of you that even care. But as far as this bottle presentation, so it does have a frosted glass look with this plastic. Looks like chrome. It's painted chrome plastic. It says Chrome on the top, Azzaro on the bottom. It's a very thin design, very tall bottle. Has that diamond pattern on top of the atomizer. Can be, if you don't spray it fully, it will kind of leak a little bit, but good full spray is a good wide mist. Oh man, and that beautiful smell. I think this bottle is very unique and is a very, very nice design. I love frosted glass bottles like this with that baby blue juice behind it. This just looks really cool to me. And then it has the embossed logo names, Chrome and Azzaro. I think it's a good looking presentation. I always have. I think this is an 8.5 out of 10 bottle. My opinion is, of course. Now, this was released in 2010. It's absolutely nothing new. It's classified as a woody aromatic. I'll put the notes right there. So, the first time you smell this one, you're immediately going to think of this fragrance, Versace Mano Fresh. This is what it smells like. It's a cheaper version, essentially. In the opening, you're getting a blast of juicy citruses. It's a beautiful opening, just like Versace Mano Fresh. There's the same reason everybody loves the way that smells when they spray it. It'll be the same reason you'll love this when you spray it. You do get a good dose of the ginger that's in it as well. There's no star fruit in here, even though it does give off almost the same smell. Star fruit is nowhere present. And then once you're starting to get in the transition, that ginger becomes even more pronounced. It's much more bright. It's got a little bit of a fresh, spicy quality to it, just like Versace Mano Fresh does. It gets a bit more watery and aquatic after about 15 or so minutes. And the grapefruit really starts to stand out as the main citrus that you're going to smell, as stuff like bergamot tend to burn off. And maybe the lemon starts to fade as well. But the grapefruit really stands out to me after about 15 minutes in. And then once you get into that dry down, there's a light muskiness. The ginger hangs around for a while, and you do get a little touch of wood. The cedar never really comes out and says, hey, I'm cedar wood and I'm here, at least on my skin. Like I said, you get a light woody smell with some musk. It's a little fresh, spicy, and the ginger tends to hang out just a little bit longer until you get in the very, very deep dry down. It's just a little musk and wood and it fades away. But the scent on this one is gorgeous. Like I said, it smells eerily close to Versace Mano Fresh. And as you know, there's another popular women's fragrance that smells very similar to that as well. That's Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Parfum for women. This has more florals and an added bamboo note. Is a little bit more floral take on Versace Mano Fresh. But these smell similar too. So I actually have all three. Very redundant to have all three. If you have one of the others, you don't need this one. But if you don't have one of the others, or you're running low on one of those bottles, 20 bucks will get you this 100 ml. And I'm telling you, it's extremely close. It performs about the same, which we'll get into the performance here in a moment. But as far as the scent, I firmly believe this is an 8 out of 10 scent. It fits right into that family. It smells great. Now, longevity. It's what you would expect. It's not a powerhouse by any means. It's a typical designer freshie. The performance is about on par with Versace Mano Fresh. I get about 5.5 hours until it falls off of a cliff. So it's always between 5 and 6 hours is the longevity that I get from this. For that, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Projection, same thing. It's nothing miraculous. That first 30 minutes, you got a pretty good scent bubble around you, I would say arm's length. The following 30 minutes, maybe half an arm. So that first hour is pretty strong projection. And then it starts to sit pretty close to the skin, giving wafts. It's very light and airy. It can get out in the air and carry and, you know, have a little mild scent to it to really catch people a few feet from you. But it's not filling a room. It doesn't have any type of beast projection or anything like that. So for that, it's going to get another 6.5 out of 10. Overall, Chrome Sport from Azzaro is absolutely a 7 out of 10 fragrance, which for a fresh fragrance that's going to take a hit in the performance category, a 7 out of 10 overall is pretty much the equivalent of a deeper, darker fragrance with great performance being around an 8.5 rating. Is kind of the equivalent, if you follow me. A 7 out of 10 freshie, in my opinion, on my rating system. That's kind of the equivalent. So great freshie. Great freshie. You can find these in the rack stores from time to time. You can find them at discounters online. I'll link FragranceNet below if you want to check that out. Fragrance X, FragranceBuy.ca, eBay, Amazon. It's always in that $20 range. And I got to tell you, this is absolutely worth your $20. If you don't have the other two already, or it's time to re-up on a bottle, and you just want to try just to see for yourself how close it actually is, I will tell you, you'll end up falling for it. This is my favorite rendition of the three because it's the cheapest, because I love a good bargain. And this is absolutely a Versace Mano Fresh bargain. It's been around for 10 years now. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere because it's a staple. Hopefully it doesn't, because this is a great bargain buy. Azzaro Chrome Sport. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have this, had it in the past, tried it, love it, hate it? It's something you swear by. Let me know in the comments. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Chrome Sport from Azzaro, give it a spray now. A real good chance you'll thank me later. Have a good one, guys.